Welcome back to the Korean Learning Zone.
Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm Jisoo, your resident learner, ready to learn as always.
And I'm Minji, your teacher here at the Korean Learning Zone. It's great to have you with us today.
It's really great to be here. I'm excited for this episode, Minji.
Me too. Today we're diving into something super important for anyone just starting their Korean journey. We're going to talk about...
The absolute essential phrases, the ones you have to know first, right?
Exactly, the most important Korean phrases for beginners. These are, like, the building blocks for everyday conversation. So, let's get started. Okay, so first up, we absolutely have to talk about 안녕하세요. It's basically the Korean equivalent of hello or how are you? It's super versatile.
Oh, 안녕하세요. I've heard that one a lot. So, can I use it for literally anyone? My friend, a stranger, a teacher?
Yes, pretty much. It's polite, so it works in most situations. Whether you're greeting someone older, a peer, or, just saying hello to a shopkeeper, try saying it.
Okay, 안녕하세요. Did I get the pronunciation right? 감사합니다. Got it. So, after someone helps me with directions, I'd say 감사합니다, or if they give me something?
Exactly. It's the standard way to express gratitude. Now, for apologies, we have two main ones that beginners should know. 죄송합니다 and 미안합니다.
Oh, interesting. So, what's the difference between 죄송합니다 and 미안합니다? Is one more formal?
Good question. 죄송합니다 is generally more formal and often used when you're apologizing for inconvenience or causing trouble, or even when trying to get someone's attention politely, like, excuse me, sorry to bother you. 미안합니다 is a bit more personal, used when you're truly sorry for a mistake you made to someone you know, or a more direct apology.
Ah, I see. So, 죄송합니다 if I bump into someone, and 미안합니다 if I accidentally, break a friend's pen, maybe?
That's a really good way to think about it, yes. You're getting the hang of these already. So, moving on, let's talk about phrases that are super helpful when you're, navigating unfamiliar situations, especially in Korea. When you need to get someone's attention, or you're just a bit lost.
Oh, when you're in a busy market and you can't find the kimchi?
Exactly. Or maybe you're trying to ask for help. The first one is 저기요. This means excuse me or over here when you're trying to get someone's attention, like a waiter in a restaurant or, someone you need to ask a question to.
저기요. So if I'm at a restaurant and I want to order, I'd say 저기요 to the waiter?
That's right. It's very polite and effective. It's like, excuse me, could I get your attention? Try saying it.
Okay, 저기요. That feels natural, actually.
Sounds great. Another really useful one, especially when you're pointing at something, is 이게 뭐예요? This means, what is this?
이게 뭐예요? So if I'm, in a store and I see something interesting but I don't know what it is, I can point and say, 이게 뭐예요?
Precisely. It's incredibly practical for, shopping or just being curious. It's also often accompanied by pointing, which helps.
Okay, 이게 뭐예요? I can totally see myself using that one a lot.
Definitely. And then there's 모르겠어요. This one means, I don't know. It's pretty straightforward.
모르겠어요. So if someone asks me a question in Korean and I genuinely don't understand or don't know the answer, I can just say 모르겠어요?
Yes, that's exactly what you'd say. It's a very common and useful phrase to, admit you don't have the information or understanding. It's honest and clear.
Got it. 저기요, 이게 뭐예요, and 모르겠어요. These feel really important for, just getting by, especially when you're new to things.
Absolutely, Jisoo. Those are truly foundational. Now, let's move on to some phrases for daily life, things you'd use all the time. When you're buying something or introducing yourself.
Oh, at a cafe or a shop? That sounds super practical.
Exactly. First up, we have 주세요. This means please give me. It's incredibly useful for, asking for pretty much anything. If you're ordering coffee, you can say americano 주세요.
Oh, so if I want, a bottle of water, I'd say 물 주세요?
Perfect. 물 is water, so 물 주세요 is spot on. You can just point or say the item name and then 주세요. It's polite and direct.
Okay, 주세요. That's easy enough to remember.
Next, a very, very common one for shopping, 얼마예요. This means how much is it?
Ah, 얼마예요. I can already imagine using that a million times. So if I pick up a souvenir and I want to know the price, I just say 얼마예요.
That's right. You can point to the item and just say 얼마예요. It's an absolute must-know for, markets or shops without clear price tags.
얼마예요. I feel like I'm building up a whole shopping vocabulary here.
You are? And finally, a very important one for meeting new people. How to introduce yourself. You say, 저는.
Oh, so like, 저는 죄송합니다?
Exactly. That's how you'd introduce yourself. It's a very standard and polite way to start.
저는 죄송합니다. That feels a bit formal, but I guess it's good to start with that.
It's the standard yes. So 유세요, 얼마예요, and 저는 name입니다 for those everyday interactions. Pretty useful, right? Okay, Jisoo, now for two of the absolute simplest, yet surprisingly nuanced words. 네 and 아니요.
Oh, yes and no. I already know those in English, so this should be easy, right?
Well, they are simple in their basic meaning, but in Korean, 네 and 아니요 have, a bit more depth than just a simple yes or no.
Oh, interesting. How so?
So, 네, yes, it means yes, but it can also mean I see, I understand, or that's right. It's often used just to acknowledge what someone is saying, even if you're not actually agreeing with it. You'll hear it a lot, like when people are listening.
So, if someone is just talking, I could say 네 to show I'm listening, even if I don't, fully agree or something? Wow, okay, so it's a lot more versatile. 네 for yes, for understanding, for acknowledging. Got it.
Right. And then 아니요. This means no, or it is not. So if someone asks, are you Jisoo? And you're not, you'd say 아니요. Or if they say, this is delicious, and you don't think so, you could say 아니요.
So 아니요 is pretty straightforward then, like the opposite of 네?
For simple negation, yes, but it's also used to correct something. If someone says, oh, you're going home, and you're actually going to the library, you might say, 아니요, 도서관에 가요, meaning no, I'm going to the library. It's a key part of, clarifying.
Okay, so 네 for yes, I understand, that's right. And 아니요 for no, it's not, that's wrong. This is super helpful, actually. I can see how just knowing yes and no isn't enough.
All right, Jisoo, we've covered quite a bit today, haven't we? From the polite beginnings like 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다 to navigating situations with 여기요 and 이게 뭐예요.
Yeah, and then those practical daily phrases like 유세요 and 얼마예요. And of course, the nuanced 네 and 아니요. It's a lot to take in, but so helpful.
It really is. And for all our listeners out there, remember, the key is practice, practice, practice. Try using these phrases in your daily life, even if you're just talking to yourself or, practicing with a friend. Repetition is super important for language learning.
I can definitely vouch for that. Just saying them out loud really helps them stick.
Absolutely. So we really hope this episode has given you a solid foundation for your Korean journey. Thank you so much for tuning into the Korean Learning Zone.
Yes, thank you everyone. This was really insightful.
And join us next time, where we'll be diving into, some common phrases for ordering food in Korea, which I know is a big one for many learners.
Ooh, I'm already looking forward to that.
Until then, keep practicing, and we'll talk to you soon.